Hello, everybody. I've been away for a while because I hurt my back, and I hurt it sleeping, which is great as you get older. I woke up and I could barely walk, and it hung on for a little while and got better. But and YouTube's been a little bit difficult for me here recently because I keep teaching on Patreon and I'm making a memberful account and trying to come up with more and more ways to help students and to help people. And a lot of times reaction videos and stuff like that are just not very valuable to me in many ways. I don't think to society or really anything. But that's kind of what we're doing here in terms of talking about vocals and stuff. And dude, I'm really excited about this movie. Not to continue to go on a weird rant, but how do I even make it short? We're being manipulated as a society and have been for many, many years. And most of the films that reach us and that we see and most of the music that we hear is purposefully made to manipulate and dumb us down. And it's not very often that an actual good film comes along, especially when it comes to comedy anymore, that you can actually genuinely enjoy that's not part of some Illuminati conspiracy bullshit. So we're going to see if this one goes up to 11. And I guess the movie comes out next month in September, and Elton John is in this song with him, Stonehenge. But this is Spinal Tap. Let's check it out.
In ancient times.
I'm already just like, oh, this is so stupid and great. And then people are holding up the little Stonehenge things.
Hundreds of years before the dawn of history lived a strange race of people. Druids. No one knows who they were or what they were doing.
What they were doing. I want to hear from you guys too. Like if this movie meant something to you, if you're a musician and it meant something to you. Obviously, we've all had people at certain times, if you're in any kind of musical capacity, say this one goes to 11. But just here, it's kind of like Mighty Python. I feel like people that appreciated this or appreciated something in Mighty Python, we share some kind of a comedic, ridiculous DNA, a proclivity for silliness and things like that, which make me happy in the world. And like I said, sometimes I don't have much happiness or joy in my life, so you can see that some of it is really being brought to the surface by just how goofy this is. So nobody know who they were.
But their legacy remains hewn into the living rock of Stonehenge.
Now, I thought that Elton John recently had an eye problem where he was like completely blind. I wonder if they filmed this before, or maybe he got it back. I haven't looked it up because, man, that's just really hard. Kind of like the Ozzy thing here recently. It's really hard to hear about some of that stuff. I have never seen an XLR cord plug in sideways like that before. Never. Have you guys ever seen something like that? Look at this. I've never seen that. I didn't know they made something like that. Okay, we'll talk about their voices a little bit. Obviously, I'm a pro musician and pro singer, so I'll try to talk about their voices and Elton's. But again, this was more just on the comedic spectrum.
Stonehenge, where the demons dwell, where they fight to live and they do live well. Stonehenge, where a man's a man and the children dance to the pipes of Pan.
All right, so let's talk about a long time ago, Elton John had vocal surgery, and then he no longer had access to his falsetto or his head voice. And his voice got deeper. And he said in his book, which if you have not read his biography, they don't make human beings like this anymore. So if you have something about you that likes biographies, I love them. His book is tremendous. His life is insane. And again, we're not going to have rock stars like this anymore, or people that, blew up and were the biggest person on the planet and stuff. And, doing cocaine between songs and just the crazy shit that he was a part of. Anyway, all of that caught up to him after a while, and then he had vocal problems and more vocal problems, and then he got surgery. But as I've listened to him throughout the years, him being able to belt and push into his voice the way it is and stuff, he's got a lot of power, and it's really a great sound. Like we could hear right here, I'm glad they gave him, the first run at the first verse there. But yeah, we hear this, that he's really able to push into some of that stuff. And I heard that on the Ozzy song that he covered, or he did with Ozzy not that far back. Like, he was able to hit some higher notes and really kind of get this lovely compressed sound.
Stonehenge is the magic place where the moon doth rise with the dragon's face.
Rise. I don't know if my piano's. So that's still pretty high. That's an E4. Rise. But again, he's got that rise, that Elton John sound, and it sounds great. They didn't show the drummer yet. I'm wondering what they're gonna do with that.
Stonehenge, where the virgins lie, and the prayers of devils fill the midnight sky. And you, my love, won't you take my hand? We'll go back in time to that mystic land.
I love that too. Mystic Land. Such a great little run there.
When the dewdrops cry.
Such a strange thing. I guess it was mostly an English thing. Look at that microphone. When their haircuts all started, everything was going forward. So you saw in like the wig or whatever he was wearing there, the other guy, the director of the writer of the film, their English hairstyles all started falling forward. And everything was combed forward. It was a very strange time.
Catch me out.
Sorry, I gotta back that up. What the hell did you say? And the cats meow, where the dewdrops cry.
And the cats meow. I will take you there. I will show you how. Oh.
So again, I know I'm talking about this and breaking the video down so much and everything, but that's the point of this. You could hear such a lovely openness there. Such a lovely Elton John type sound, but how much he's just fully open. It sounds great. Oh, man.
And oh, how they danced. The little children of Stonehenge. Beneath the haunted moon. For fear that daybreak might come too soon.
I love how it's just ridiculous, stupid stuff all strung together. The children danced and all this, and it's just nonsensical, weird sounding stuff. Oh, now he's got a mandolin. Oh my god. Those are the children? Oh, that dude's a comedian. Oh man, I'm so excited for it. Anyway, excited to hear stories about, like I said, you guys. And I can't wait to see this film. So hopefully I'll update this after I do, and I hope it's great. I think even if it was marginally okay, it would exceed my expectations because, like I said, most things that come out now, I'm not very thrilled about. So okay, I'll see you guys soon.